Hello, hello. Anybody? Hi, Susan. Hi, Tamar. There's Christine. Yay! Ah, there's Patricia, the troublemaker. If you weren't here yesterday, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was crazy. Yeah, we had a pretty crazy time, to say the very least. But it was fun. It was fun. Waiting for people to come around. I sent the link to Susan. I was running really, really late. So I just walked into the studio, turned this on, and here we are. So she may not have seen even the link yet, but we'll see. Yeah, Giovanna knows what was going on. Oh. That was pretty crazy. Oh, there she is. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. There she is.
I didn't even know you were going on tonight.
I kind of sort of do. Well, usually we're not we're usually not done with what we're doing the day before, but we really are. But I got such marvelous happy mail.
I love whatever I'm seeing.
I've got to share it with you guys. And then I thought maybe we just fool around a little bit with the little black and white journal that I started.
And then you can show me how to, hey, tomorrow, you can show me how to draw a caricature.
There you go. We can just be some drawing fools.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Patricia showed up in the stream, so I told everybody she was a troublemaker yesterday.
It looks upside down.
Uh, uh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I was trying to read it, but it was upside down.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, there you go. Hong.
You want egg rolls with that?
Yes, please, with some soy sauce and some duck sauce. That's beautiful.
Oh wow, that is pretty.
So is it Chinese or Japanese?
No, that is Chinese. You see that first black one with the
Yep.
cross on top of the square?
Yep.
That means on some happy mail.
You're so full of shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I'm gonna start getting letters from
Sorry.
Oh dear. Well, it rained most of the day today. I had to run out and go get some heartworm for our dog, some medication. Had to drop some stuff off at the post office. Then we had to get the big giant heartworm pills down the dog's throats. That's
Oh
always
wow, they
fun.
don't. Do they take? Does she take? Or do they take the trifecta? The big ones?
I forget which one they get. I think it is.
Oh,
They're
mine love them. They just
they're
chew them
about like
up.
that. Oh no, none of ours will eat it. We have to throw it down their throat, which is really sad. But no,
Yeah,
it's funny. One of the dogs, Busta's so funny. He always knows what's going on no matter what. Now he's always around with all the other dogs. You know, Richard gives them the little treats and stuff. He's always right there with everybody. And somehow I think he knows the sound of the box the medication comes in. Because as soon as Richard goes over there and opens that box, you cannot find that dog. I mean, he's under something, and the rest of them are there like, oh, what are we going to have? Because the rest are kind of dumb, you know? What are we going to have? What are we going to have? And Bus is going, I don't know about you fools, but this is medication time, and I'm out of here.
You know what you need to do? You need to buy. Do you have a CVS pharmacy or?
Yeah.
Okay, they have over in the dog section. They have peel pockets,
Okay.
and it's like a little peanut butter flavored.
Oh,
soft.
that doesn't work. We've tried we can wrap it around with a hamburger and that little dog won't eat it. He puts his nose to it and he sniffs it, he smells the medication and he leaves.
Oh, okay.
He does not care.
Wow.
So my husband has to like literally open up his mouth, put it on his tongue, shut his mouth, and he rubs his throat to make him swallow, you know? And then he swallows and then it's all gone. But I mean,
I hand mine to Sophie, and she chews it up, swallows it, and goes on about her business.
Nope. I wish.
Huh.
Sits and waits for more.
Now, the only one that does that is Kitty. She's the female Rottweiler, but she'll eat anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You can give her, a piece of your shoe, and she'll do that. So
I have one of those.
it just doesn't matter.
I used to give my boxer when I'd hear her stomach making that noise. I would take one of the kids' syringes for their medicine, and I would give her. I would squirt that Pepto-Bismol on her jowl, and she would shake her head like Turner and Hooch, and I would have pink everywhere.
You got to clamp the mouth shut.
Yeah.
Make them swallow.
That heartworm stuff you put on their back, that I always stick my hand in it.
Yeah, I've got that before, and I can't remember why we don't do that anymore. There was a reason, and I can't remember. I think it's because we do the all-in-one thing, and that's just for one.
No, they have the heartworm now that you can put topical too.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I can't remember why we stopped doing that. We did that before, and then I can't remember it. I cannot remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It was a reason. It was like I wish I'll have to ask my husband. He'll remember why. Anything to do with the animals, he'll remember. Anything else, not so much. But if it's the animals, he knows. All right. So, in addition to the things I just mentioned, I went to the mail, and this lovely thing was in the mail. It was a gift, and it has given me so many ideas for journal making from all kinds of aspects. So it's and then of course it's Asian, so even if it didn't do any of the above, it's still gorgeous.
Hey, Barbara, it's not a book binding book, is it?
No. Okay. No, we're not doing that again.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Barbara. All right. So, first of all, the person wants to remain anonymous. So I'm not saying any names, but it says this book screams Rosemary. Just don't mention my name. So, having done that, we're not mentioning any names, but look how this thing is like packaged. It's got its own little, like a coffin. I think that's what it looks like. A little coffin. But no, okay, never mind. So let's look inside.
What is that, a book?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I thought it was a piece of
looks like a stone.
It does. I think that is from some kind of an etching of some kind. But right here it says post office. And this is a building. And you can see there's two-story building. And the rest of it, I don't know what it says because the rest of it is all in Chinese. So, um,
That's a table of contents.
I know that much.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can also read some of it. 1920, 1922, 1896. I read a little bit of Chinese. All right, so this is all the pictures and everything has to do with this one particular community, a town or whatever province, whatever they call it over there. And it goes throughout a certain there's about 100 years of history concerning this area. But what is so super duper cool, and I'm sure the story here is very super duper cool too, but oh well. This is like the back of a postcard, and it has obviously the postage stamp and place for you to write the address. And then this right here, this picture depicts the front of the postcard. But what is super cool is that it's the entire page. So I don't know if you can see, here's the perforation that if you wanted to, you could, pop this postcard out of the page and use it. But then of course you ruin this gorgeous book. And every page is like that. And here's another postcard. Oh, and on every page they have this little flappy doodle here. And here is the stamps. On each page. Isn't that gorgeous? And so here's the back of it. And it's showing you what we just saw here in the front. Oops, glaring a lot. This is very shiny paper, obviously. It's thick and shiny. And here are some more of the pretty stamps. Oh no, this glare. Yuck. Let me see if I prop one end up. Does that help any? Not really. Yes, Barbara. It is a little better than yesterday's book. Just a little. Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, on a couple of spots, the glue that holds down this little acetate is kind of stuck over onto the other side. So I think I'm going to come back later and put some kind of parchment paper or something in between each page so it won't stick. So you can see that little glue right there. But that picture is gorgeous. Here's the postcard right here.
Well, there's you something new to pet.
I know.
Very.
Oh, I can read that too. 1893. Yeah. I'm real good at Chinese numbers. Any other numbers?
Well, you know what though? You see at the top right hand corner where it says Bedine Stories.
Yeah.
Bedine. You could probably Google that and read.
I did. My husband and I Googled and Googled and Googled. We couldn't find the book. We couldn't find anything about this. I looked that up, and that's how I knew that was a certain region there in China. And all of these pictures depict that area at various times in history. That's as far as I could get with what this is about. But on all of these, it says these are postcards of the People's Republic of China. So I thought, well, maybe it was a commemorative book put together by whatever the equivalent to the post office is of the People's Republic of China. So I looked under that, still couldn't find anything. Then down here it says issued by the State Postal Bureau. I looked that up.
Did it have an ISBN number?
No. Well, yeah, in Chinese.
No, I mean on the back of the book
Oh, hello. No.
or inside somewhere, maybe on the box.
No, they didn't even have like a copyright. There wasn't anything like that. It was almost like it was bought in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't have like American features at all. And there's nothing, nowhere, no how.
We need to find
So.
a Chinese person that can read Chinese.
Hey, Kristen, Terry, Deneva, Elisa.
Hi,
Elisa
everybody.
says, I think we need to ask Hunter to translate.
Uh-oh.
Who's Hunter?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't hunt with bullets. I don't like that. But I am impressed with myself that I can read a few things. Like right there, it says 1900 and 1917. Oh, 20. Oh, that's 120. Sorry.
Oh, Hunter Biden.
Oh, oh, that was so way out there. I didn't. Usually I catch things. I'm usually pretty quick.
Hi, Elisa.
Usually I'm pretty quick.
Hey, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Hi, ladies.
Cool. Awesome.
Oh, and I can read that.
Cool.
Stories. Oh, 1919.
Looking at a Happy Mail book. I mean,
Oh, what are we doing? We're turning pages.
it's okay, Amy. Just don't do it again. It's Asian postcards from the Beta High stories.
Yes.
Oh, Giovanna caught it.
And we've got the dates. Now all these were issued in 2006, but in the front it shows when the pictures, what dates those pictures are from. And of course it says it right here too. So this is 1916. Is this picture when that was taken? It is 1901. And look at this humongous stamperoonie. Look at this. Is that cool or what?
Wow.
What?
So are you guys getting ideas like how you can present stuff in your journals? I think this is a wonderful little idea. And then there was some way we could like double side our pages and then put like postcards in there, or you know, your tags or something. There's got to be a really cool takeaway here.
That's an awesome page.
Mm-hmm. I love this picture. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
So how are they spelling that word? B-E-I.
B-E-I-D-A-I-H-E.
B-E-I-D-A-I-H-E.
H-E. Correct. Okay, we're all the way up to the 1930s now. This is 1966.
Wow.
This looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright type
Yeah,
of
it does.
construction. These places look like they should be in Pasadena, California.
Yeah, that does. It just needs some bougainvillea
Oh,
growing
yeah.
outside.
Bougainvillea and a little palm tree there on the side. $1954. Whew, that's a big stamp. Oh. Wow. He lived to be 100 years old. 1893 to 1993. I really want to take away some inspiration from this to make a really cool looking journal.
I would scan if it's going to be your own personal, then you can scan it.
Yeah, but I just want to use the inspiration of the format. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even necessarily have to be Asian. I mean, of course, mine probably would be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Because I was even thinking using this concept, even some of the stuff that I've already printed out for the North American Indian one, I think with the right paper, and I can really see it done with those too. I'm gonna try it. It may not work. I mean, in my head it will work, but you know how that goes.
Well, then I'm sure by the time it comes out of your head onto whatever it is, it will work.
Look at these.
Wow.
Woohoo. Very pretty. And obviously now we're up to modern times.
Oh, that's pretty.
My husband looked at this and said, "This looks like Scandinavia." That looks like Disney World when it's all lit up. When was this built? This was built, it looks like 1898, and then probably it was refurbished. Some things were added to it. Looks like the 1936. And then they probably lit it up in 1991. Oh, and then we have the Olympics. What year was that? What year were the Olympics in China?
Well, you said you could read Chinese numbers, so what does it say?
Well, I can't read circles.
Oh,
I don't see no numbers. Trying to trick me. Ooh, that's pretty. It's funny, when I think of China, I think of either spring or winter, but I rarely think of autumn when I think of China. Isn't that funny?
I don't even, I guess you just don't think about the climate or I don't.
Well,
I couldn't tell you what their climate is
I
like.
think of the different blossoms, and I think like when they're starting to, I guess because I like flowers and trees, I think of those that are in the springtime, and then I think of all of the different artwork and stuff that shows the snow.
I saw, I don't know where I was looking, but I saw where they had done this. There's this giant, um, what is the wisteria bush?
Yeah.
And it's huge. And they built this structure, um, like scaffolding or something that goes up under the tree and holds up the branches. And these,
Oh, you walk through it?
and the wisterias hang
Yeah.
from way up to
that.
oh my gosh.
I've seen photographs of that. That is just so beautiful. And I always envision that as a venue for a wedding,
Yes.
I could see all these white chairs, through there, and then walking from the other end, the bride and groom, and yada, yada, yada. And then they all get attacked by the bees that are on the
Oh,
flowers. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
They're saying the 2008 Summer Olympics were in Beijing.
2008. Okay. Well, was there one before? Because these were all issued in 2006. Was there one before? Because hold on, I think it said 2006 on the back of that one. Yeah, this one was issued 2006, so there must have been one before that. I think there was one in the, what was that, in the 90s or the 80s, something like that. So the one that was before 2006 is probably what this is. Not probably, it has to be. No time traveling here. Back to the coffin. Anyway, tons of inspiration. That's what I love. All right. So there. Now what? What are you laughing about now?
I'm laughing at you. You're the only person I know that comes on live and goes, "Okay, what are we doing? What are we gonna?"
Well, hey, I don't pretend to have a plan.
Good. I thought you were gonna do some black and white.
Well, I am, but unless people say no, we don't want to do that, let's do something else. Hey, I'm game for anything.
Well, then, let's just give them a minute to think about it.
Yeah, while you think, I'll be rummaging through my stuff in case we go this route.
Let me check the chat because I'm lost in Google.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what did I do with my with my little. Uh-oh.
So Susan says Google says only once in 2008 and scheduled for 2022.
Well,
How about another seance? Hey, Linda.
oh, I can only handle one a week. Oh.
Well, and like oh, what was it that said it? Like Candy said, you can create your own stamps out
Yep.
of your images.
Yep. Yeah, I've done that. That's fun. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's see.
They compete but have only hosted once.
Well, wait a minute. Then this makes absolutely no sense, people.
Well, but you know you're getting the Olympics a year or two before they get to you.
Yeah, but you don't put a commemorative issue 2 years before the event. You know how when they build stuff, they're still painting on it the day before the games begin, and this is already up, and it says 2006. Oops. There's something wrong with this picture. Literally.
Well, maybe that's not China.
You said you could read it.
I lied.
Well, this has to be China. There's no way the People's Republic of China is going to promote another country's Olympics. That ain't going to happen. So another mystery. We'll have to solve it. Who do I know that can read Chinese?
Hunter Biden.
Stop it. I'll have to get some of my connections and see what I can do.
Susan said, pretty sure that was Chairman Mao back there.
He wasn't at the Olympics. Okay, that'll be homework for everybody, kids. Do your homework.
More homework.
More homework. I think I want to put some of these somewhere just because I like it. Or maybe I should sew it on another little piece of material and put that material on top of something else. Maybe that's what I want to do. Let's look at our scraps.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, and I like that piece that came off. I'm going to put that somewhere. It's just going to be one of those mysteries that we're going to have to try and figure out. Maybe, maybe no. I don't know. I got to play around with it. I do like the little horsey. Or is that a cow? What is that? Looks like a big dog, too. It looks like Alf on all fours. Okay, what are you doing, Rosemary? Maybe if I put these little on here somewhere. Just pieces, parts, like the little house without the horsey. And then put the little horsey somewhere else. So you got to do little things with these little books.
Yeah, because that's a little bitty book.
Yeah. So let's see.
So what's on that ribbon?
On the ribbon, we've got looks like a barn with a couple of trees. And then I'm trying to figure out if that is Alf on all fours, a big dog or a cow or a horse.
I think it's a horse.
Okay. And then a giant wheelbarrow, because the wheelbarrow is bigger than the horse and the tree.
Oh.
And then it just repeats itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I want to isolate just the house and the trees and kind of stitch that down there. Maybe. Put that right there. Let's see how it looks.
I like that.
And then we can get, oh, look at that. Putting the cart before the horse.
Nope, that's the horse before the cart.
Oh.
Backwards.
But if you're looking, no. He's
Back-
looking. It's in front of him. Putting the cart before the horse. I
There
didn't
you
say
go.
order.
You figured it out.
It's called Pictionary.
Never put your cart before the horse.
Yeah. But I think it works here. It looks kind of cute.
Yes, it does.
And then, oh, how big does this need to be? It's going to be about, maybe it'll go on the fold right there. Maybe that's what I'm doing.
Oh, there you go. Geneva says a mule.
A mule, yeah, because they got little floppy ears, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. It's probably what it is. So I got to figure out where this is going to go. If it's going to go on the center, then I'm just going to use 2 blocks.
The chicken came first to me.
Or if I make them into pockets, I got to iron that.
I don't think God gave Adam an egg and said, "Here, sit on this."
Maybe what I need to do is put the little horsey right there, or the mule. What was the name of those old movies where what was it? I think it was a mule. It talked to the guy. He was in the army.
Oh, that was You're not talking about Mr. Ed. You're talking about
No. I can't even visualize the guy. Usually, I can visualize the people, but I can't even visualize the guy. I need to iron that flat, or else I won't be able to make it work.
You had 2 mules for Sister Sarah.
No, not that one. No, not Mr. Ed. I can't even remember. I don't know. At least I know I'm not mistaken, because you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Oh. You're very helpful. Thank you. I know I can count on you.
Well, when you first said it, it triggered a spark, but now that I try to think about it, I'm completely blank.
Well, get unblank. Let's see if there's room for this here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's room for that right there. Uh-oh. What can I unplug? Oh, dear.
The glue gun.
It's not plugged in. I'm trying to see what all this stuff goes to. You know, you do stuff and then you forget. Oh, okay. I can undo this one.
How about Francis the Talking Mule?
Maybe. Yes, that might be it. And so who was the guy? Who was the real person?
The what do you mean the real person?
Well, there was a person and then there was a mule. I mean, the guy spoke to the mule. Who was the guy that spoke to the mule?
Donald O'Connor.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that is it. Yeah.
So that was a movie. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I think that's what I said.
Francis the Talking Mule.
All right. So I think that this might be Francis.
Oh, Giovanna said Francis the Talking Mule too.
There you go.
Francis in the Navy.
I think there were a couple movies, weren't there?
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, back then they found a winner and they just like Ma and Pa Kettle go to town, Ma and Pa Kettle go to the fair, Ma and Pa Kettle. And
Excuse me, Star Wars, Star Trek.
No, I know. And then they had like what is it? All the movies with Road 2, the Road 2 movies.
Road 2? I don't
Road
know.
to Bali, Road to
Oh, Bob Hope.
Yep.
Yep. My husband still has a crush on Hattie Lamar.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He just thinks she's like, especially when he found out how smart she was. She was a very, very intelligent woman. She was a scientist. She was a spy for the United States also.
Okay.
Yeah. Very complex woman.
Just like Julia Child was a spy.
She didn't know that, though.
She did. But she was like from another country or something, wasn't she?
Who?
Hattie Lamar.
I don't think so. That doesn't mean she wasn't. Man, that thing won't iron out. I have it on the high heat. Come on. It's probably been folded like that for 65 years. Maybe longer. This looks like old fabric.
Hey, Riri. She is making a black and white fabric journal or book.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what we're doing, but we're doing it. We're doing it. So then
she worked with the what can I say on here with the famous man who has credit for that nuclear thing.
What? Okay. That sounds interesting. And that Darla, speaking of spies and traitors, that Darla, I found her over at some sale last night after we ended last night. That's why she wasn't over with us, helping us out, trying to find out about Anna. She was over somewhere being some kind of a moderator somewhere else.
Was she now?
Shows where her loyalty is.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think now we can figure out where the little guys are going.
Hey, Nana. Nana's like, what y'all talking about?
Oh, we caused so much trouble yesterday. Figure you might as well just keep on trucking.
Wednesday night mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was at Rebecca's cell?
I don't remember who it was. I was just flipping through, and I remember I saw her somewhere. And I think just when I got there, it was like over. Wherever it was.
Yeah, I think, well, I haven't been paying that much attention, but Elisa said Rebecca. I did see Rebecca was having a sale yesterday, but I didn't go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the little traitor was. Instead of helping us. Just over there. Over there actually helping other people.
Oh, and I'm sure, yeah, and then Saturday, I'm sure she'll be on that 23-hour Defy auction thing.
Yep. She'll be over there. That's okay.
That gets crazy over there because it's like, the starting bid is $5, and then you have somebody go 79. Like, well, okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. How do you go from $5 to 79? I mean, I can see on one or two items, but when you do 6 bids in a row and jack it up that high.
Well, that leaves me out.
Leaves me out too. Man, I missed the garbage truck today. I missed the recycle truck today.
Oh no.
I know. I got up and I ran in there at 5 and got to my desk, and I had a meeting in Sassenheim. So I went to that, and then I had another meeting like 30 minutes later, and I got caught up doing my other stuff, and bam, I was in another meeting, and I saw the garbage man come by, and I was like, dang it.
Bam.
So I thought, okay, well, when this meeting's over, I'll go put out the recycle, and then bam, here comes the recycle truck. I'm like,
oh, bam.
Shoot. Hey, Shannon Green.
Bam.
Don't talk about Shannon anymore. She
Can't talk about her anymore. Oh no.
Hey, Elaine.
I keep waiting to get that message from you, Shannon.
That girl that called you out on videos was here a while ago, Shannon. I wish you'd have came in earlier.
Yeah. What was her name?
Cindy Thompson or something like that.
Oh no. Well, you should have been here yesterday. Even the atheist had a Jesus moment.
What?
Oh yeah, when we found
and you resurrected Annabelle.
We rose people from the dead and everything. It was exciting. She knows who Anna is. I'm not sure if she knows her by name, but she knows who she is. I wonder if those red trees are working. What do you guys think?
Kind of look like balloons or punching bags.
Oh yeah, huh?
Hang them upside down.
Well, when I put the little green something on there, it'll work. It'll work. It'll work.
Oh, no doubt.
So now we got to do a little stuff happening here.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Somebody came on live. Let me go shut them down. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, Shannon. You remember Anna, the one that Anna Martins? She's up in Canada, and she hasn't posted in quite a while, but she made stuff like really from trash, really cool stuff, and she made that really neat journal from a large purse, like a bag, and it was gigantum. It must have been like 6 inches tall or something.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
yeah, she asked Annabeth.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you know what we're talking about already. So anyway, it was Patricia in the chat said, "Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. What, is she okay? What happened?" And so then right away, all the ladies, took charge. They go, "We're going to find out." So we started. I started to explain, about that video, that really cool journal. So we started to see, well, let's go find her, at least the video. We'll put a link to the video so you guys can know what we're talking about as far as her artwork is concerned. Couldn't find the video. Then somebody suggested, well, maybe because of all that COPA thing, she may have taken her videos down. And we go, yeah, that's probably what happened after we wasted like 45 minutes trying to find her videos. So then I thought, well, okay, let's go. I know she's in my deconstructed journal thing. So I go look for her over there, thinking that I'd find her. Oh, this was before. I thought we would find her over there, and then maybe she'd have a video, and at least we'd get a link to the video. Oh, yeah, that was afterwards. Never mind. I'm getting distracted myself. So go and find her in there, find where she had posted a video, clicked on it, takes you to YouTube, and says no longer available. So that kind of clinched it. Yeah, she did take them all down. So that was that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, there's a few people there in the chat that are in Canada. So they're searching for her, and they find an obituary for her. And they said, oh, was she a Mennonite? I go, yeah. Was she down in Mexico? I go, yeah. And go, oh, she died 3 days ago, the obituary said. I go, oh no. We got all sad, and we're going, and then we start giving like a eulogy for her, like, oh, she did this so nice, and we liked how she did this, and wah wah wah. And then something came up. Oh no. Then Susan sent me a picture that was attached to the obituary, and she goes, is this her? And she sends me the picture, and I go, no, that's not her. So I said, hold it, lady, she's not dead yet. That's not her. But there were so many things that were the same, like the name and the religion and the country and all this stuff. Anyway, so now our hopes are back up. Oh, she's not dead, maybe. So meanwhile, during all this time, going to the Facebook page, the group page, going to YouTube, I failed to think, why don't I just try to contact her, contact her through YouTube, just send her a message. Facebook, just send her a message. So I go and I find her Facebook page, and you know how when people are online, there's that little green dot. So I go to her Facebook page, and there's the green dot, and I tell everybody, she's there, she's alive. Or she's dead, and somebody else is just family members are posting, on her on her page, saying when the funeral is going to be. So I send a message. I go, okay, I'm sending her a message. Let's see if a family member responds, or if it's actually Anna. So I write on there and said, "Oh, we've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you. How are you doing?" and, then, and then a few minutes later, she comes out, "Oh, I'm fine, Rosemary. I've missed you. How are you doing?" So I had to tell the whole group, "She's alive. She's alive." So then once we knew she was alive for sure, then I explained to her, "Oh, we thought you were dead. We found your obituary. You know, we were all sad. We were over here all boo-hooing because we lost a great artist and all this stuff." So then I gave her a link to come over and chit chat on the live. But of course she had deleted her her account and her videos and everything. But you know how most of us have more than one. So she found another one that she had and she came on and she started chatting with us. So, but all this took like about 2 hours. About 2 hours to figure out. Oh, and that, of course, because she had changed the name on everything, to include her husband's name. So then that got a little confusing. So anyway, so we managed to find her, or not find her, on YouTube, and know why. Found her obituary, and then found her back on Facebook. So for, in our minds, she was dead, and then she came back to life. So I told her, "Okay, in the next week or so, you're going to have to come on with me and tell your story." Because she said she's not doing very much art at all right now. So we got to get the scoop, see what's going on. And that's our story. The Lost and Found Ex-Mennonite. That should be the name of our story.
Shannon said she could have sat in on her own online memorial service. I think she did after because she had company, so she said she would be back. So her daughter was there, and so they were listening to the chat. So she was tickled when she came back in.
Oh, gosh.
But she said it made her day. She said she needed that today.
She said she needed that. I go, oh boy. That's pretty sad when you need your obituary and your memorial service.
We know that people were thinking about her and
I know.
her. Oh, you're just not sentimental anyway, so I was just checking.
I hope she still has that journal.
She said she was going to do a flip through for you.
Oh, that's right. She'd have to have it if she was going to flip through it. Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Okay, so that's not Sashiko you're doing there.
No, it's not.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
That's just plain old slow stitching.
Well, this is, I don't know how to stitching.
That's just tacking.
And it's tacky also.
I'll leave it alone.
And then I'll put a little bit of glue to keep that down so it's not flapping. We don't want a bunch of flapping around.
No flapping.
Yeah. We do that when we're talking. We flap too much. Bunch of flappers.
So that's cool, that little tag. It looks good on there.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's an ode to Anna.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see if I get any glue coming out. I forgot to put the pin last night. Oh, it's coming out. Yay. Okay. All right. So that's all set. Yay! Oh, there went my trees. Ugh. There went my trees. And then we'll put the little house.
I can't believe you fussy cut those little trees. Good grief.
Well, I didn't want a forest. That's what I didn't want a fire, because when you get your little forest too thick, you see what happens. You got to clear the underbrush. People don't learn.
Okay, so Shannon said she has a day off tomorrow, so she's going to go through some more stuff for her son.
Yay! Yay! Yeah, I already told the ladies we're going to do it. So the pressure is on.
Everybody's pumped.
And they're going, what is she going to sell? What is she going to sell? I said, I don't know. She's been collecting for what, 25 years? I'm sure she's got a lot of cool junk. She used to throw money away when she was rich.
A lot of vinyl scraps.
Vinyl scraps too, yeah. Can't forget the vinyl scraps.
And lots of collage fodder.
Yes. I mean, she's got oodles of stuff she probably doesn't want to get rid of, but when she sees the cha-ching, she might start adding more stuff to the pile.
She says she's got tons of cool junk, just got to get it all together.
Yeah. That's right. You tell them. But see, Shanna doesn't think so, but she's so organized. She takes forever to get stuff together, because when she gets it together, it's got to be organized, which equals time.
Yeah, having a live sale is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Then you got to have all the bins to separate it into, and then
Yeah, I told her about that.
Yeah.
Anything to make it easier.
And she needs to be like you and go, look, I'm not hunting y'all down. If y'all don't get your email tomorrow,
Yes.
that goes back in my stash.
There's no friends. No friends. Right. Can't be friendly. It's all business. Right. Or else you'll get bogged down for the next 3 months.
Forget about it.
Just trying to find people to pay you. You pay me in 24 hours or next. It's something that's really kind of cool and maybe one of a kind. I mean, I don't have live sales, but if I did, yeah. I think what I would do is, like, when I make the list, I'd put like the top 3 people that wanted that thing, whatever it was, if it was like just a me or something like that. And if that person doesn't pay within whatever, predetermined time you've set, then the second person can have it, That way you don't lose a sale by knocking somebody out for not paying.
Well, at least you always have your video to refer back to. You can go back and see, oh, but
that takes too much time. I just write their name down and say, Susie wants it, Maureen wants it. Okay, Susie didn't pay. Maureen, you still want it?
So she says she's just going to show her stuff and let you deal with all the people.
Yeah, well, okay.
Okay, Shannon, apparently you haven't been in one of Rosemary's lives.
Well, if I'm not Hey. It won't be like literally my live, even though we're going to do it on my channel. It won't be my live. It'll be her live. I'm going to be her assistant. When I'm the assistant, hey, I know how to do my job.
There you go.
It's when I don't have a job, I don't do it. I let you do it.
It's pretty easy, Shannon. We do them all the time. I don't do them. But
hey, after the, first few minutes, you'll get the hang, and you'll just go, oh, that's easy.
I just mod live sales. I don't have live sales.
Yeah. If everybody has a job, then it's not a big deal for any one person. And that's kind of like what we try to do. We kind of,
We just need you to be Vanna White.
Yeah. You just show your stuff. Show the stuff. All right. One house down.
She can be Vanna.
Who?
Shannon. That's what she said. I can be
Yeah.
Vanna.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She might need to get a little longer wig, but she could be Vanna. And then Jason could be over in the corner getting all confused. No, don't put it in that bucket. Put it in the other one. You're putting it in the wrong one. Whoops.
Well, you see how everybody always gets their husbands to help. Like Johnny gets Dan to help, and
Right.
Aaron's got Chris over there trying to put stuff in the box, and he's going, "Who? Who was that for? Who was that for?" He's like, "No, that box."
Vanna Green. Now that's funny. Yeah, she can't be Vanna White. She's Vanna Green. Why didn't we think of that? We're just not as smart as the group out there.
It was a long night yesterday.
Oh, man.
And then you sent me that link, and of course,
Oh,
go look at the mansion in New York.
did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched it, I fell asleep right at the very end, but I did see it all, and I got all jealous.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, "Psh, I don't care. I'm still not going to be a Patreon, but okay."
Well, if you watch her other videos, she shows a whole bunch of them when she did the one in California. That is just spectacular what she did.
Yeah, I think it was June. June turned me onto her channel. June's a Patreon member, and June is the one who does the felting of the mice and makes all that cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, June Gallagher. Yeah.
And if you have Netflix, she had a show on Netflix.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah. I forget her name right now. What's her name?
Yep.
Is it Kathleen?
Yeah, something like that.
Kathleen?
It's Christine McConnell.
Oh, Christine. Why did I say Kathleen? Never mind.
Talking about Kathleen McConnell, Elaine.
Her show.
Sorry. See, now you got me saying. Yeah, apparently she doesn't have very many. Oh, Shannon's got a scoop.
Uh-oh. A scoop of what?
Scoot.
Oh, she's going to scoot. I thought she had a scoop.
Why she got a scoot? She's got tomorrow off.
Oh, she's a busy girl.
Oh, okay.
She's always got like 10,000 things she's doing.
She's got to make cake for dinner.
There you go. See, I told you. She's busy. I thought maybe she was just going to do another nose wax. Another nostril wax.
Oh, no.
Her and her husband did that. Oh, my gosh. I guess she wanted to be pretty for the nostril cam or something like that. I don't know. And it's like, oh, dear.
That's funny, those videos they have of those guys who, I mean, it looks like they put a half a pound of wax inside their nose with that popsicle stick. Yeah, you know that's not going to come out easy. A nose wax, Elise, is whenever they put hot wax up inside your nose and pull your nose hairs out.
Yeah. If you want to know all about it, just go to Shannon's. She's they did it. You got clean nostrils now.
Now I've done the Biore thing on top of the nose, but I'm not sticking nothing in my nose.
No, I don't think so.
No. Hey, Posca. Yeah, you can wax your nose. You know, we have ladies here at the salons, the Asian women who do the threading, like at the barber shop or whatever. They'll like I used to work with a man, and he would go because he had just outrageous ear hair just
Mhm.
everywhere, and they would do the with the thread where they twist it around their fingers and then they pull the hairs with the threads.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like that either.
Well, I would
It's
like it.
fast though. It's quick.
Yeah, it's better than shoving a melted candle up your nose.
Yes. Makes your eyes water, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We got one little barn up. Oh, look how cute.
Are you gonna glue the trees on?
I'm not sure yet. I might use some green and do some French knots to make it look like leaves and attach them that way. Maybe. I just don't know.
Your little pops are red.
My pops are red. They're just a popping. Oh, that's lined up too much. You can't line things up because if you don't do it perfect, then it looks really bad. That's the key. Don't line anything up. That way, you never have a mistake.
She must be talking about another Susan.
Who?
Elisa.
Susan? Susan who?
I don't know. They're talking about tags.
Oh, they're talking about other stuff. Never mind. Never mind.
No, me?
Hmm?
He said no, you. Oh, because it's collage.
I guess it's you.
I guess it is.
See?
I've just been binging collage videos. I don't know what it is. I just love it.
And what do you prefer to collage? Like printouts, magazines? Does it matter? Combination of everything?
No, I like the backgrounds of like the painting papers and stuff, but I prefer to do like um to change something, a person, or to make something look weird,
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
and then
I like to do that with faces.
put some kind of funny little quip with it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to put different parts of different faces together and create a new face. I think that's fun.
Yeah. But you know, I really do like the those painty papers that oh gosh, I can't even think of the lady's name now.
Uh-oh.
Hi. She does the because I'm not a bright color.
Mm-hmm.
I like the more subdued dark colors and
Mm-hmm.
but what's the lady's name that does all the awesome brown and tans and all the you know who I'm talking about, collage.
Yeah, starts with a C, her last name. I can't think of the first name right now. Isn't that horrible?
I was just watching her. I did buy some of her
Her last name starts with a C, right?
she got me.
Oh, okay, never mind. Robin McLennan.
Yes.
And none of them start with a C.
No, Kathy, I won't stream anymore because I don't like to stream by myself. I don't have anything to say.
And notice she never shuts up over here. I can shut up and she just keeps going.
That's because you're a good Abbott to my Costello, or I don't.
Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, Tanya. Yes, Robin. I love her stuff, and she's doing a collage book with all of that kind of stuff. But it's just, she has someone on her design team that I watch her channel, and she does really cool things.
I like her stuff because
You and Colleen do it during the day when I'm at work.
yeah. Some people have to work now.
For some reason, somebody thought that I needed to be one of these workers.
Yeah.
And now I'm a process coach and a trainer for the new system, so I just don't have enough time to get anything done.
But you're getting your garage ready, right? You've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we have been really good about going out there and doing that. We did it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because I had Monday off.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so upset because I backed because I have a RAV4 SUV, so I backed it up, and we had like a box for the daughter, a box for the son, a box for Goodwill, a box for keep, and then trash. So we were sorting because Betty has the largest Christmas collection. Every Hallmark ornament that was ever made since 1955. All the original boxes. Each box is written who it's to, who it's from, the year, blah, blah, blah. And going through all of that stuff. So I had my SUV full. So I told Betty, I said, I'm going to take this down to Goodwill. I'll be back. I went down there and the first place told me, yeah, you can bring it in, but you need to bring it inside here and just find a place to put it. I said, well, do you have a cart? Well, no, ma'am. I said, I'm not fixing to unload this whole SUV by myself and bring it up inside of your facility. I'm sorry. So I went down to another one, and this little guy was outside, and he turned around and he looked at me. He says, can I help you? I said, I'm making a donation. We're kind of busy right now. I said, okay. I said, so what does that mean? Well, can you come back another time? I said, oh, no, I am not coming back another time. So then this other guy came out and he said, well, no, I told the guy, can I talk to your manager, please? So she came out and she said, oh, he misunderstood you. No, ma'am, we'll take the donation. So 2 guys standing there, neither one of them helped me get this stuff out of my truck. Luckily, I was throwing it down on the corner sidewalk right there where the donation door was. And the guy told me, he pulled a cart up. He said, put it on here because all we're going to do is just throw this shit in the dumpster. I said, excuse me? I mean, Betty had the whole freaking 1962 Avon Nativity collection and all the original boxes and stuff that we were given to Goodwill. I'm like, you're going to put this in the dumpster?
Oh my
We
goodness.
have too much stuff to go through. He says, but we have a dumpster in the back. I stopped and told everybody in line behind me, I said, I don't know if you want your stuff to go in the dumpster or if you prefer to take it somewhere else. So then I called and got the manager on the phone, and she's like, oh, no, ma'am, that's not what happens. So needless to say, he got in trouble.
Oh.
Because I told her, I said, I would take this to a woman's shelter. I would take this to Star of Hope. I would take it somewhere for people who would like to have nice Christmas ornaments instead of give it to you to sell. Oh, man.
Crazy.
Oh, now you put a cluster of trees, a little forest.
Yeah. But I made sure it was away from the home so it wouldn't cause a fire. They're
That
not
was
like
sweet.
that.
Yeah.
And you can see how large they are. So these must be redwoods. Notice the red?
I think they are.
Yeah. So I do believe.
No, Elisa. So is that going to be the cover now?
I don't know. I keep changing it back and forth, back and forth. So I'm just making the pages and we'll see what happens.
I should have had me a big old Christmas ornament live sale.
You would have sold them all. Those are very what's the word? Desirable.
Oh my gosh. And there's some that we had, there's like a whole collection of Coca-Cola Santa Claus ornaments and Star Trek Enterprise and all those. Some of them we set to the side for. Yeah, exactly, Barbara. Patricia said looks like balloons to me. That's what I thought, Patricia. But if you hang them upside down, it looks like the punching bag.
Just wait. I'm going to put a little greenery. Be patient, guys.
She's going to put some green French nuts.
I'm not sure if I want that big thing up there.
So you're wearing your ring, but you keep pulling your pins out of that red tomato.
I know. It's a habit. And no matter how much I iron this thing won't come out.
Cut it off.
No.
You have steam on?
No, I don't have any on there. That's the problem.
Well, flick some water from. Do you have a glass of water sitting there?
No.
You have a vodka sitting there?
No.
Who wasn't doing that? Oh,
I'm not Dawn.
Dawn, yeah.
I saw her video today. I'm glad that she did a vlog to see that she's okay.
Yeah, I contacted her yesterday. I said, okay, are you okay?
Hey, CB. CB said spit on it.
Spit on it. There you go.
Yeah, all the ash in her yard. Good grief.
Jenkins would do, spit on it.
Yeah, lick your Stabilo.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, and it looks so pretty when she does it.
Yeah, but you can't see her licking her finger.
Ugh.
I can't
Yeah.
ever get my Stabilo to look like that.
Hey, wait a minute. I do have some water right here. How come I have some water here? Woohoo! Let me see. Is it spraying? Is it squirting? What's it doing? Oh, it was a big old squirt.
That's okay. It'll dry.
It'll dry. I almost bought us one of those lids that you can stick in a bottle, like my grandmother used to have, that you shake and the water comes out of it.
Oh, one of those corks.
Yeah. And I went back to get it, and it had already gotten sold by somebody or bought by somebody.
I remember my grandma doing that late at night. She took in ironing,
I used to help my grandmother do it.
and the waitresses had these fancy aprons back then with these real frilly handkerchiefs that they attached like a corsage on their chest.
Mm-hmm.
And she would do my aunt's aprons and stuff. And I remember her laying them out on the table and doing that blue faultless starch on them and wadding them up, putting them in a bag and putting them in the freezer. And she'd do my uncle's dress shirts, and I'd wake up the next morning and these shirts would be on hangers with the arms sticking straight out. They were so starched. You couldn't even put your cigarettes in your top pocket up there because it was like starched shut.
That's funny.
So did the wrinkle come out?
Quite a bit, and not 100%, but way better than it was. I mean, it's laying flat. You can still see the crease. That's okay, as long as it's laying a little flatter. I'm happy.
Yeah, like Flo from Mel's Diner.
Yeah, all I could think was eat my grits. I'm thinking, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? All right, so how would this fold? It's going to be tiny. So I need to sew it shut, and maybe this can be like a little pocket up here to put something in there. Aww.
Oh, you'll lose your tag.
Hmm?
You'll lose your tag.
No, it's going to open.
Oh, okay.
It's going to open like
Okay.
that. I'm just going to sew the side and the bottom.
Okay.
So it'll be 2 pages. Whoops, that's not staying shut either. I mean, open.
Yes, that's exactly what my grandma did, CB. She had that cork head she put in a Coke bottle. I remember she used to charge 10 cents a shirt, 10 cents an apron.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, she had kids. She babysat kids, and me and my cousins were all over there. And I remember she would put 3 little kitchen chairs together, and she would take a nap on those chairs and then get back up and iron all night long.
All right, so I think I don't know if I want to put the green. I don't think I want to add green to this.
No, I wouldn't.
I want to stay true to the black and white and red. So
I don't know what a mangle is.
a what?
Linda said my grandma also had a mango, used it for sheets. She did a lot of laundry over the years. A mango.
Alrighty.
Oh, it irons. I remember my grandma taking she would take the quilts and the sheets and stuff and take them out there and way out in the back pasture and hang them on her clothesline. Man, we would run through those sheets and hide up in them and be playing in the dirt and playing all in those sheets. I know she was just going crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a big, like an old-fashioned presser like the dry cleaners have. That's cool. That'd be cool to put your tea-dyed paper in and just.
That would be cool to eco print your fabric.
Oh man.
On the way home from picking up the doggy's medication, I went down the little streets that are a few blocks away from me and picked up some leaves that I don't normally use. I'm going to see how those come out tomorrow.
CB. What kind of leaves?
I don't know. Just, trees that are out there. And I haven't used them before, so it'll be interesting to see. And there was some wildflowers out there, some little small, very small yellow flowers. They almost look like probably in the daisy family, but they couldn't have been any bigger than the nail on my little finger.
And where were you at?
A couple of streets from where I live right now.
It's like a little pasture or a little field?
Well, it's from years and years ago. I forget when this happened, the 70s or something. In that little area, they had a tornado, and there was like different little businesses down there, more like industrial places, and they all got either damaged or knocked down, destroyed, or whatever, and they've just stayed vacant all these years. So the trees are still there, from the landscaping, and they go in and they keep it all nice and mowed. But what's so cute around here, I don't know if they do that everywhere, but they have like these big open fields, and because we live in the city limits, and there's an ordinance where the grass can't go any more than 6 inches. If it is, then the city will hire someone to mow it, and then you get charged, for having it mowed. So people keep everything really mowed down nicely, even in the big open fields that are in the city limits. But if there's flowers that are coming up during different times of the year, they mow around the flowers. It's so cute. So you have these big fields. I mean, I shouldn't say fields. They're city lots. and it's all mowed real nice. But say like in the springtime, the gladiolas come up or something. Well, they'll mow around the patch. And then other times, these other little spring flowers pop up to go around those. Then around this time of the year, the naked ladies, they pop up all over the place. They'll mow around those. And it just happened that today when I drove in that little area, these little small orangish yellowish flowers were all over the place, and they mowed around them. So I said, well, thank you very much. I just walked over to the little mound and took them out.
Hi, Denise.
I said, thank you.
CB said the pecan leaves worked great.
Wonderful.
And Elaine said, my son is taking your leaves and some blossoms to UPS tomorrow. She stole some, but don't tell anyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that'll be fun. So I'll do those tomorrow, the little flowers. And the test I do if I haven't used them before and I'm just picking them out, straight from the field, I'll just get them and squish them together. And if it leaves a little bit of dye on my finger, I know it's going to leave a print. If there's no dye at all, after doing the squish test, then I don't bother getting any more because I know it's not going to print when it comes to flowers. Leaves, that's a whole other thing because you're dealing with a lot of tannin and stuff in the leaves. But usually if nothing comes off with the flowers, then nothing's going to happen.
Have you ever done anything with those deep purple pansies?
Deep purple pansies. I never grow pansies. I should do that. So the answer is no, but I'm sure they work really well.
And it's the season for them coming into fall.
That's right.
Yeah, closer to winter is when they come out with those.
That's right. I need to go get some. That's what I should do. And the mums, they print pretty good too.
I hate mums.
But they print.
Oh, okay. You need to make a deal with the grocery store, the florist, like when all their flowers start going out. When they
I've talked to several of them, and they donate them all to like the convalescent homes and things like that.
Oh,
They
well, then
take
go jump
Huh?
in their dumpster.
I know. Hey, I was telling my husband the other day, I said, hey, you know what? It wouldn't work now because people aren't even having like traditional funerals. I was thinking I should go to the funeral home. And they must dump a ton of flowers.
No, they take them to the graveside.
Oh, never mind.
But if you go to your
I'm not going to the gravesite.
no,
Okay.
I'm saying they have a sign out there that tells the family flowers are removed on so and so days
Uh-huh.
of the week.
Oh.
And then you just do a dumpster dive that night.
I didn't know they removed them.
Yeah, they do. Well, I know they do because we have the big National Veteran Cemetery over here, and I know that they have a sign saying that the flowers are removed on so and so day.
Oh, wow. That's a little bit of trivia I did not know.
Lisa said the cemeteries clear them out once a month. Well, they have to go in and they have to mow and they have to edge and they have to keep.
But why dumpster dive? Why not just go in and ask them if you can have them on?
Because that's not the thrill. The thrill is diving into a dumpster of.
Oh, that's your.
Well, I've never really had the thrill of dumpster diving at a cemetery. Okay, I mean, jumping in a box in a cemetery just does not seem too appealing to me.
Yeah. No, I'd have to tell them I'm doing it.
I have to think about that one for a while.
Put in a box and I'll pick them up.
I tell Betty all the time, you want to go dumpster diving? She's like, no, dear, I don't. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, what a party pooper.
I don't want to go by myself.
She won't even like shotgun drive with you or anything. I mean, she doesn't have to like dive. She can be a lookout.
Yeah, she's done that a few times because I'll be driving and I'm like, oh, hang on, I want to drive around the back here, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, you do need a lookout, I would think.
Elisa said, I have. When we were placing wreaths at the cemetery, somebody lost the keys in the dumpster. Oh,
Oh, not fun.
no.
Not fun. I can see why you don't see too many of these things for sale. You'd have to charge like $500 for the amount of time you put in them, and you'd be charging minimum wage. Look how long, just do this stupid little page. And I'm like, not even half done yet. This is bad.
No, Barbara, I missed that.
I did. That was like a week ago or something. They declared her dead, sent her to the funeral home. And it was like, I don't know, like a couple of days.
Well, what the heck, man? Did she have like...
I didn't read the full story. I basically just kind of skimmed the headlines, but I guess it had something to do with her heart. And I guess, sometimes your heart can be so faint. They were just not real bright about really checking to see if she was alive or not. Her heart, I mean, she was alive. But who knows what kind of damage is done to her because she didn't get attention for days.
Elisa said, how big is this book going to be? Not very big.
No.
Like what, you said 6 pages? Or
probably, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well. 5. 6. And now I got 7. Well, it's probably what's going to happen is what happened with my other one. I just started like making pages, and then when I started stuffing them, it got too bulky, so I separated them. So this might turn into 2. You never know. That's what ended up happening with my other one. So it would not surprise me at all. Mm-hmm.
that is a very, very long needle still.
Yeah. For some reason, I like working with the long needles. I don't know why, but I do.
But they're really good if you're doing like a basting stitch or something, so you can just get it all done.
Yeah. Any of you quilters out there? Oh, first of all, are there any quilters there in the chit chat?
All quilters to the front of the room.
Yeah, all quilters. Have any of you done the cathedral quilt pattern before?
TB's a quilter.
Ooh. So, is the yes to being a quilter, or is the yes to...
Yes to quilting, no to cathedral. A capital no with exclamations.
Oh, man. And why not?
APG Jamie has. Hello, Jamie.
Hello. And she's a good teacher. Oh, see, I did a cathedral quilt pillow. I mean, by the time I did enough and my fingers were like a mess and the needles, and oh dear, because I didn't know what I was doing, but it came out really, really cool. But I forget how to do the folding for I can't remember the terminology for the parts to that quilt, but the folding you do. Anyway, I need help on how to make a block.
Patricia said she does both. CB said no, too fidgety, all the folding back. Elaine
Right.
said she was, but she gave up. And Patricia said it is hard.
Yeah. I didn't really, I guess what it is I can't remember the steps to fold, how you fold it to get it ready for the diamond thingamajigger, for the folding back. I can't remember all the steps to the folding. I guess I'll try and see if I can find it online. Because I'd like to try to make just one little small one to put on one of the books. I think that would be pretty.
YouTube it.
Yeah. See, my problem is, something interests me and I kind of find it fascinating. So I learn how to, I'll learn how to make it. But once I've made it once, I just kind of like move on and don't do it anymore. So then when I think about it later, I don't remember how to do it, especially like when it's 10 years later, it's like, how did I do that? But I just made enough to make a pillow. It was a big enough pillow. It was like 24 by 24. It was a large pillow. And I think my cathedral squares were probably looked about like that. So what would that be? Like maybe 2.5, 3-inch squares. And then I made a wedding ring. Is that what it's called?
Yes, a wedding ring quilt.
I did
just sent you a tutorial.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I did that. I made one of those. That was interesting. And I've made a crazy quilt. That was fun.
You can get Rebecca Twitwiller to tell you that one.
And let's see. What else did I make? And I made the other little smaller ones, like the bow tie one, the oldies but goodies. I did the bow tie and I did
so then you need to make you a quilt block book.
The log cabin. I did that. I did the bear. It's all coming to me. I did the bear claw one. Now all the ones I'm mentioning, I made full quilts, but I only did one of, once I did a full quilt of one of those, I never did it again. Then I moved on and did another one, a different type. And all the ones I made way back when, I gave all those away. I would make them and I gave them away to my friends. So I don't have any of that stuff. The only thing I have are blocks that I never finished of these applique butterflies. I still have those. And why I've carried them with me everywhere I go, I have no idea. I guess because I just couldn't stand to throw them away. And I have those still. All right. So trying to think of what else I made. I know there was some more. I can't think of what they are.
I made a yo-yo.
Oh, yes. Those look pretty. I didn't make a yo-yo quilt, but I made one that was a cover for like a, what do you call that? Not a cover for a table, but like a runner.
No, I didn't make a quilt. I made a yo-yo.
Oh. I was going to say, oh my gosh, that would take, and they're heavy. If you were to make a quilt, because I've seen quilts made of that, they are so heavy. And then you've got all those little stitches keeping it all together. If you don't line it, it's just hanging there,
So Jamie said flying geese, bow tie, log cabin, 9-patch, bear claw, Dresden plate, plain squares, and some I don't remember names of. I've hand pieced and quilted about 50 to 75 quilts.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I've done the flying geese. I did the bow tie. I did the log cabin. The 9-patch, yes, the bear. I don't know what the Dresden plate looks like. Yeah, I've done those. I've done all those.
Barbara said she knows someone who made a Scrabble quilt and the tiles spelled out family members. Good grief.
Oh, wow. Man, what patience for that. I guess I don't have the patience because once I've made one, I realize how much work and time it takes, and I go, next, I'm not doing that again. That's kind of my attitude. All right, so I need to sew or glue the rest of this on here. I just tacked it on because I wasn't sure if I wanted it there, but I decided I think I do. So let's tack that down a little bit. And I hadn't did mine also. I didn't sew them on a machine. That's why it was like, oh, I'm never doing that again.
Jamie said she was going through her fabrics last month or two ago and found 2 tops that needed to be quilted. She just can't do it anymore with her wrists.
See, I didn't do, I just did the piecing. I didn't do the actual quilting. I just tacked it when I put the batting in the lining because I didn't know how to quilt. And back then, you know, I really didn't know anybody that did the quilting, so it wasn't like I could go and have them do it for me.
No, Alicia, I don't have the patience either. Jamie said quilting was her favorite part. She made one from double knit one time.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, did she quilt by hand or did she quilt by machine? Did she have one of those super duper machines or was it by hand?
She said she can't do it anymore because of her wrist, so I would assume.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot of talent.
Yep, by hand.
I know even some of the old timers, you know, the ones that did everything by hand, they now have either they do it by machine or they have it done for them. Probably for the same reason. You can only do it for so long and then you probably start getting arthritis in your fingers. All right, so that's another little page. Little Mr. Pony. Mr. Pony. Now Mr. Pony's gonna go in the center because I don't want to cut his body in half. So he's gonna go in the center somehow. And I gotta figure out which ends I'm gonna have open, whether I'm gonna have any open sides or tops or none. To put in a little book or something. Maybe I'll leave the side. No, this is a bigger page. I need a bigger page so I can put in that dress form thingamajigger, right? That's got to fit in there somewhere. So I'll leave the top open. So I need to sew up the sides or glue them. Let's just glue. I've been doing a lot of sewing.
Do you have a black and white dress form?
No, but I'm going to make one.
Oh.
I don't have one for it yet. But I think it'd be cool to make one. Why don't we do that next after I glue this down? Oh, I don't know if I have anything cut out or anything. Let's see what we got.
Wonder if you can make a Fabri-Tac quilt.
I found this in my stash. I found this cute little autumn fabric. So I'm going to make some small little journals. I haven't made journals like just to put in my shop like forever. I can't remember the last time I did it. I think it was in spring. So I guess we bypassed summer. And so I'll make some little fall ones. Just the smaller ones. But it's a cute little fabric that has like farm animals. And then they have like fall foliage, on their head or on their shoulder or somewhere. And I thought it was kind of cute. So I'll cut the little pictures out.
Hey, Dorinda. Seen
them-
Darla around?
How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, Dorinda. Okay, so that's ready for it to go into the top. So we'll call that one done. Not sure what I'm going to do with this here, but it's at least already put together. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we were joking, Dorinda, about Darla. Darla was cheating on Rosemary last night. She was modding somewhere else.
Yeah, I felt used. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. If I do that, I'm gonna have to get something I gotta find one that's a little thicker. Because I've got 3. Well, maybe not. Let's see here.
What's a left-handed quilting machine?
Instead of going like this, you can go like this.
Yeah, they probably have to use a righty.
Yes. It has an extended arm, The quilting machines. If that's the type she's talking about. So that's got 1, 2, 3. And if we put this little guy on the front, oh, I think that would look kind of cute. Or maybe this way. And maybe this could go there. Okay, I think we got the basis. And we could always add another page if we want another page. I think this will start off with this, I think. And then we'll start adding from this point. And bulk it up. Bulk it up. So that'll be that one. And there we are with the horsey. All right, so I'm going to need probably one more page in this one because we've just got the 2 and this little flimsy thing. So I'm definitely going to need one more page in here. But that can be done at any time. Oh, maybe let me see if I have anything in here already. Probably not. I don't think I have any big pieces left in here. I'll have to go on the hunt. I'll have to go on the hunt. Oh, this. Maybe I can use this somehow. I really like this fabric. I think that would look nice. I do like it. So
You're going to cut your flower?
what flower?
Isn't that a flower on there?
Is it? I don't even know what it is. But whatever it is, it's
I
gonna
thought
get
rose.
it's gonna get chopped.
Cut.
It's gonna get chopped. It gave its life for a good cause. And that can be used for something else. Okay, so this just needs to be a little further embellished where it's all white. So if we put oh, it might have to be trimmed down a little bit. That's okay. Let's just see what it might look like. Okay. Maybe this one needs, maybe it needs a little tree. It might need a little tree there. Aww. I kind of like it.
Yep.
Come on, glue. Move, glue. Move, glue. You didn't put enough glue. It's okay. I'll tack it down later. Aww.
Oh,
Aww.
stinking cute.
Stinking. All right, so now let's put this away and let's see if I have any of those forms already cut out or if I have to cut them out. I don't remember. Oops, got Put the horsies in there.
I saw Mary doing her dress forms this morning.
Oh, was she?
Yep.
All right. Now, where are my dress forms? Where are they? Don't need that. Ow. Oh, see, I have a bunch of like little stickery kind of things on me because, like I said, I went traipsing through the woods. My husband and I joke. Like I said, we live in the city limits, but we feel like we live out in the country. Just because everything that's around us. I mean, I just go a couple of blocks over and there I am, like in the forest. And then I go a couple of more streets down. There's the river.
Yep, we got forests all around here, or woods, or
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? Uh-oh, where'd I put them? I thought I was done with them. So what did I do with them? Rosemary, what did you do with them? I thought you were done. Oh, I put them over here. Here they are. Okay, so I have some that have the tissue paper, but they're not black and white tissue paper. So that means I'm going to have to start from scratch, right? I'm thinking. Here's my pattern. Let me get some cardboard. I just got a box today.
so Elaine said those sticky things are called stick tights.
They're called what?
Stick tights.
Okay. I got some cardboard, but it's kind of flimsy. Where's my box I just got today? And I don't think it's big enough. And I need more than one. I need to make two. And that's way too flimsy. Oh, it is long enough, but it's not even close to being thick enough. I don't want to use that.
Pull the back page off of one of your scrapbook pads.
The what?
Pull the back off of one of your scrapbook pads. Hey, Annabeth.
Well, I have them over there to the side.
Annabeth's here.
Here's the back to my watercolor. I save them all.
Are you listening?
Who?
Annabeth is here.
Hey, Anna. Speaking of the corpse.
She shared your story with Shannon Green.
She knew who you were right away, Anna. We were talking about you. Oh, yeah, Annabeth. All right, so we're going to have to cut those out. Whoops. Got that out of whack.
Anybody here watch Jamie Riddler?
No. Who's that?
She does journals and things, but she's so nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice people kind of get on my nerves.
Me too.
When people, okay, I don't know these people, so, this is just observation. when people are way, way too nice, I mean, like super, super drippy nice, I think they're leading a double life. They've got to be leading a double life.
So she's so positive. She's a young girl, and she really does cool, like collage journals and things like that. But it's called Jamie Riddler Studio, something like that.
I'll have to check her out.
Annabeth said, "Are those sewing books like for needles?" I think they're just fabric.
They're just they're just little fabric books that I'm going to put different types of little doodads in them.
She sews paper to it.
Yeah, I sew paper to it. I really do. Let me show you one of the ones I already finished so you get an idea of what we're doing.
Well, that is definitely the kind of book you need to leave in your lavatory for reading in case you run out of toilet paper.
Okay, these aren't. Oh, yeah, this one's already bound, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this one's already bound. Here's an example. And so there's stitching involved, there's paper involved, there's tags. Oh, it was suggested to me. Oh, I went blank on who it was. I'll get their name and I'll let you know. It was suggested to turn one of these into a little needle book and put a little piece of felt in there. And now it's a little needle book. That's a cute idea.
That's a great idea.
And I'm going to have to get her name and share her name. I thought, oh my goodness, that is just brilliant. And why did I go blank? I know who she is. Oh boy. And here's some, again, paper, but we've got our little crocheted stuff. And I put it on a silk leaf. And this was part of some kind of an old blouse. And this is what we're going to make now, one of these little dress form tags, but it's going to be black and white to go with the black and white one. Whoops, what did I do?
So Giovanna wants to know where you got the bunny image on the front of the book.
Don't ask me. I have some stuff. Okay, when I very, very, very first started getting involved in all of this, I would go to different blogs that had free downloads because that was before I even knew about Etsy. So I would go to all of these places where they had the free downloads and I would download them. And this is before I had the sense like to put down where I got it from. So I have a bunch of these free downloads that I got over the years. I don't have a clue where I got them, who they were. It may be people I know now, but I didn't know them then. And so, I can't give them credit. But I think that bunny is in that freebie that I have in the group. I think the bunny's in it, isn't it? I don't remember.
I haven't gotten it open yet.
Oh dear. I thought that
she did, but it must be my phone, so I've got to go in there and do it from the computer. Anna said that she shared the story with her family.
I hope they got a good laugh out of it. We did. Laughing at ourselves. And here's some of the little yo-yo there. And then some more fabric with the dress form. So that's that one.
Elaine said it is.
It is what?
In the one you put.
Oh, in the freebie? Okay. So yeah, so you can print it out. Download the copy and print it out. Here's the little book.
Anna loves that journal.
And so I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll turn that into a little needle book.
That's a cool idea.
Yes. Brilliant. Another one with her little leaf. And there you go. So that's when these are done, they'll be full of all this kind of junk too. So right now, we're going to make one of the little dress forms. If I can cut this out, this is very thick. I should have gotten, the other one was too thin. This is too thick. Yikes. And these are my heavy duty scissors. Oh, mail alert. Guess what came in the mail today?
A Chinese postcard book with stamps.
Besides that, I got my package that took a month to get to me from New York.
Yay.
Hello.
That means you'll get your kits out on time.
Yes. I am so happy. Happy, wappy, wappy. But I checked the tracking. It left New York, and it left within a day from that place, the initial place. And then it went to New Jersey, and it stayed there for 12 days in the distribution center. Why? I don't know.
They had it on 2-week quarantine.
And it stayed there. And then it went to Ohio, stayed another, oh my gosh, a long time, more than a week, way more than a week. And then it finally left a couple of days ago, and then it went to, oh dear, no, I forgot. Nashville.
Yeah.
And it left the very next day, and I got it this morning. So I don't know what's the problem with the other states. In our state and in Tennessee, it only stayed one day, which is normal. But those other two states.
So busy delivering all of Laura's purchases that
Yeah, that held up everything, that's for sure.
Anna wants to thank you for bringing her back to life.
Aw, thank you for joining us. We missed you. And I love your stuff, Anna, because you're unique. You know.
And there's Diana, speaking of unique.
What's that?
There's Diana, speaking of unique.
Hey, the other unique one. Yeah. Now, see, what's weird is the same thing. Oh, I'm going to say this backwards. But anyway, the things that I like about the two of them are the same reasons. They don't copy other people. They have original. It's really hard to find original ideas, in other people. And each of them, I'm attracted to their stuff because each of them, Diana and Anna, their stuff it's original. And I really, really like that. It's hard to come up with original material. And, I find that real inspiring. So it motivates me to try and come up with original stuff.
Good night, Jamie.
Night, Jamie. Don't dream about quilting now.
Barbara wants to know about that corn and apple festival.
Corn and apple festival?
Yeah, where it is. And now you have Diana blushing.
Now, what was the festival again?
Corn and Apple Festival.
Who brought that up? I mean,
Our Chicken Pot Pie Society was asking about it last night. She said that they were when y'all were looking for her.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Most festivals have been canceled.
Yeah. Everything's still pretty drive-by. Even when I went to go pick up the medication, you have to call up and then you tell them when you're out in the parking lot and they have a designated drive-up place and some lady just runs out with your bag and gives it to you, gives you your medication for your dog.
That's how it is at the vet. I mean, yeah, it's like you have to call and tell them,
Yeah.
oh, I'm here, even though I'm standing at the door filling out the clipboard you have out here on the sidewalk. You can see me.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to fill nothing out. I mean, if you're already a patient, if your animal's already a patient,
Yeah.
you just call up and what they do, you just call up and then you show up, whenever they tell you, show up, and then you call and tell them you're there. And then the vet and the assistant come out to your car. And depending what the situation is, they may just look it over out in the car, unless there's tests that need to be involved. Then they take the dog in. You have to do like blood tests or something like that.
Yeah, they send a tech out to get the dog.
Yeah. And of course, if it's injured, it goes in right away. But if it's just there for like, they need the rabies shot or something like that, they'll come out and just give them the shot out there.
Oh, no, they take our dogs in, and then the vet calls you on your cell phone and talks to you there. Anna said the thing is that she has been very depressed, and you helped her to come back to your crafting videos. Thank you.
Aww. Well, a lot of people will tell you that crafting was what got them out of their depression or helps them at least stay, afloat. And I think the challenge is finding the joy again. If you've done it before, you're crafting whatever art form it takes. And then when you've lost that joy, sometimes it becomes a challenge to get it back.
Good night, Candy. Hello, Janice.
You just stick with us. You're not going to get no babying from us, though. We're tough.
Well, not from you, anybody.
We're tough.
Are those your Timmy scissors again?
Yeah, I can barely cut with them.
Wow.
So you know how thick this is.
No joke. And we know you're not going to pull out that X-Acto, you big baby.
No way, Jose.
You want to see instant cheese puff? Put an X-Acto knife in her hand.
I hate those things. That's what I'm saying. I think the cardboard was a little too thick. Well, it was just the back of my watercolor paper. You would think it'd be okay, but oh well. So Anna, I come on usually every Wednesday and usually Thursday, and we do something. We never have a plan. Rarely do we have a plan, but
Well, the first Wednesday of every month, you have a plan.
oh yeah. I put these kits together every month, and then on the first Wednesday of the month, I do a tutorial based on the contents of the kit, so that people, if they buy the kit, they know they have an option of making whatever I show them that I made, if they don't already have a plan for it. And we do that together.
Or she shows the kit and they gather their own stuff.
Yeah, and if you don't buy the kit, you might have stuff that's real similar, and they can play along. So you don't have to buy the kit. And then I have a group, especially designed for the ones that use the kit or are inspired by the kit. And then we post pictures of what we did the material, or with, you know, our own stuff or the stuff you bought from me. Either way, we get inspired.
It's a caboodle kit.
Caboodle kit. So you're more than welcome to come over there and get some inspiration. Because if you still have your stash, I know you got some cool stuff.
So you did. I can never remember the very first kit because it was that little book.
Yeah, I don't even know what name I gave it, to tell you the truth. It was an old book that was, I got a set of them, and they had a leather, the cover had leather and what do you call it, marble paper, and the inside of the cover had marble paper, and then we did a lot of ledger papers in there and stuff. So it was more, I would call it sort of like a ledger book, kind of sort of inspired thing.
She said she was sick back in March, and after that she just never got back into it, but she will now.
Good.
So you did an Asian caboodle kit, you did a Frida caboodle kit, Funky Fish, you did the industrial, you did the cyanotype, you did the fabric one, you're doing the American Indian, and did I miss one?
I don't think so. You should have been counting on your fingers.
I think that was it.
Yeah, so we're working on number 9, right?
No, this is number 9. Number 10 will be the,
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fabric is for September. So that's 9. All right, so now what I'm going to do.
Yes, the tongue depressors were the Asian.
Yeah. Let me get this out of the way. And I think I need to pull this out because I have to bring out paint.
Yay.
Here comes the pink. Well, not so yay. Here comes the pink. I am going to put, oh, I don't need this either anymore. I think I'm just going to put some, whatever I've got close, either just white acrylic paint or some gesso, whatever is the closest. Let me turn off this iron. I don't need that no more, at least not for now. And I think I'll just use this acrylic paint. And I'll do, because I don't know what I'm going to put on either side, I'll just go ahead and, what did I do with the other ones? Oh, that was paper. So maybe I'll just do one side. I got to figure out what I'm going to put on there. I don't want to put the tissue paper like I did before, because that turns antique-y, and I want to stay white and black. So I'll put some other kind of tissue paper that I have. I know exactly what I put. I got this black and white tissue paper I'll use. And then I'll put some kind of paper on the back like I did on the other one. That's the plan. I think it'll work.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ.
CJ said, just catching up. The book is on the resorts of China, and the Olympics started in 1924 with summer and 1976 for winter.
76. Okay, that's the one.
Well, aren't you just a plethora of information? Thank you.
She is. That girl can do research.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where was she at last night?
Yeah, where were you last night? That's okay. We found her. So she got the name of the book? Is that what she said?
She didn't say that. She just said the book is on the resorts of China. And then the Olympics started in 1924 with summer and 1976 for winter.
Okay, CJ. So if you have the name of the book, could you put it on there if you have it?
Yo, chicken pot pie. Anna's asking you a question.
Oh, what's the question?
She was asking Barbara if she was from around where she's at.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question. Never mind.
No.
Never mind. I misunderstood. Okay, so now we just need to dry this up a little bit. And oops. Don't want to throw that away. Alrighty. Got your ears. Okay, it's dry to the touch. Let me go get my napkin or tissue paper I'll use. Let's see. I want to use this. I think the Tim Holtz would look good on there. What do you guys think?
I-
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Diana has to go do some mom stuff. It was nice to hang with you guys at least for a bit. Talk to you soon.
Oh, see you soon. Thank you.
That's not going to be white.
Huh?
That's not going to be. Oh yeah, I guess it will.
Yeah. Because the background's white, so I think it'll work. Ooh, I like the butterfly right there. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Very rare to see you pull out some Timmy stuff.
I know. Shaka-Rooney, right?
Yep.
This was given to me too. It was a gift.
Wow.
Yes. Hello. Miss China gave it to me.
Oh.
I think this was the one. Oh, I'm getting stuff confused. Never mind. Don't repeat me.
Oh, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it was other Timmy stuff. Was it this? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna get myself in a hole. Never mind. Shut up, Rosemary. Ugh, too much. Hey, I don't think I put any glue up there.
Oh, CB said thank you for the company and the laughs. Take care and stay safe.
You are quite welcome.
Have a good night, CB.
Hey, what happened? I didn't put enough glue down here. We can always come back and touch it up if we missed some places. Ooh, my dog's getting a little excitable.
Do you ever bring them to the studio with you?
No, not really.
Yeah, Sophie wouldn't go for that.
I know there's a lot of people with allergies, and because I sell stuff,
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like I can honestly say, it's a pet free.
Yeah.
Pet free zone. Now I can't say that no birds are ever not involved.
Oh God.
All over the place. And besides, my dogs, it's kind of funny. Like Sammy, if he knows Richard is around, he pretty much doesn't want anything to do with me. It's just all Richard.
Yeah.
And Kitty, she's just a lazy bum, and she just If she's not running around being real active, she just wants to be in the house on her pillow. And so she prefers to just stay at the house on her pillow. And Junior, of course, well, he can't go anywhere unless you pick him up and take him. So he's pretty much inside on his pillow and stuff also. And then Busta, it's like he sits underneath my husband's desk if he's at the computer. And then if my husband gets up and goes anywhere else, he's right outside of, the doorway, wherever it is my husband is. I mean, they are just also stuck to him. It's unbelievable.
Yep, that's how they are with Betty. Except
Yeah.
Sophie,
So,
she socializes, with both of us.
if I'm over there with Richard, they're just all over me and they're all happy, happy, happy. But if they had to choose, okay, do you want to be over there with Rosemary? You want to be here with Richard? It's a no-brainer. There's no way they want to come over here.
I think Betty keeps snacks in her pockets.
But it's funny that my husband notices it more than I do, because he's around them all the time, obviously. But he says that, like, for instance, like Sammy, he's the German Shepherd, that when he's around me, he says that the dog is much more affectionate toward me than he is toward Richard. Like he'll come over and I'll say, Sammy, do you want a hug? And he'll come over and then he puts his big old giant head like into my chest and then lifts up one leg like I'm supposed to grab his leg and hug him or something. I don't know what he's thinking. And then he practically falls over because he's lifting up, to try to give me a hug. And it's just so funny. And he's kind of klutzy, but trying to be gentle, And my husband goes, he never does that to me. Jealous.
So every day when I get done with work and I come in here and I sit in my chair, Sophie immediately jumps up on my lap and goes to sleep.
Aw.
But she's so big, and then she just walks across me. I'm like,
yeah. That's Kitty. Kitty thinks she's small.
Yeah.
And, she's like 90 some pounds and all muscle. And it's like, oh my gosh. She's going to kill me. And then even if she just gets her head and leans it against you, it's like a rock hit you. She's not like real gentle about anything. But she's got these little innocent little eyes, you can't resist her. It's like, oh, what did I do?
Oh. Well, Sophie's only 8 months and she's still a puppy. Good grief.
Oh dear. And how much does she weigh? Do you know?
I don't. I need to weigh her because I haven't weighed her since she had her last shots, and then she was only like less than 30 pounds, but she's huge now.
Yeah. Yeah, our small dog, I say small, relative, right? Our small dog is he's about 60 pounds. He's just a mutt. There's a little bit of everything. He's the one that we got from literally from the railroad track.
We have a little bitty, tiny Chihuahua that was that we inherited when Betty's mother passed away.
Uh-huh.
And we both keep a throw on our chair because it gets cold in this house. So I'll come plop down in my chair and I feel this wiggling under my butt. Well, this little tiny Chihuahua is trying to get out from under me that I just plopped on top of him. He hides in the blanket or he hides under the pillow on the bed. He likes to always be snuggled up under something. I said,
Oh.
I'm going to end up smushing him one of these days. It's just going to be a pancake.
Yeah, my husband was just saying, he goes, well, if we ever get another dog, he's gonna have to be small because we know, what's the future, having to take care and pick up these dogs. We can't pick up,
Yeah.
you can't keep picking up 100-pound dogs and
Yeah.
dislocating your shoulder.
Yeah. Ours are all small now except for Sophie.
Mm-hmm. That's smart.
Well, we
I
just
told my husband, I go, now I know why older people have small dogs. Because you can't handle them.
no joke. And that's like they're trying to get us to take Sophie's brother, and I'm like, I'm not having two of them. No.
Okay, I got one done.
So Barbara's Chicken Pot Pie Society said when COVID is over, she is hopping in the car and going to visit Anna.
Oh, I'm jealous already. Now, what part of Canada is this in? I forget. Middle, southern,
Winnipeg.
west?
Where's Winnipeg?
I have no idea. I barely know where Kansas is.
Oh, we're not in Kansas anymore anyway, so it don't matter.
Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, next, fold this one up. Get a little bit of blue in there.
So where's Winnipeg? It's in Manitoba. That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't tell us anything.
People in Texas don't know nothing about Canada.
We have no idea where Manitoba is. You could be telling us it's in Siberia. It doesn't mean nothing to us.
Is it above New York, above California?
Yeah, you're going to have to give us a state that we can relate to.
You have to reference something in North America here.
Yeah, give us a North American reference because we're idiots. If it's not in the United States, we don't know where it is.
Above Wisconsin.
Okay, so mid. Very good. So they're north of us.
Well, at least you know where Wisconsin is.
Yeah, I do. I do that. I like cheese. I know these things.
Yeah, we need something to get us out of 2020. No lie, CJ. Man, 2020 is going to go down in the history books. Like the Great Depression.
I think we're going to want to erase it from the history book.
Oh, my gosh. We are about an hour from the North Dakota border.
Oh.
5-hour drive to Fargo.
Excellent. Okay, we know where you are. You cannot hide from us anymore.
Have you ever watched that YouTube lady, Heather Tracy? Probably not, because she just not your style, but...
Oh, well. Well, thank you for asking and answering the question.
When I started thinking about it, because she talks like this.
Oh. Heather. Oh, you mean the one that does those really cool miniature things?
Yes.
Oh, I like her.
I do too. I
She
like
doesn't come
her.
across as nice to me. She's soft spoken, but she comes across creepy. I like her.
Yes, I love her. In fact, she's the one that I have saved her funeral coach because I have just about everything now but the dress and trim to do the funeral
Ooh.
coach.
Oh yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I do too. I love her. I kind of thought of her whenever you sent me that, not Kathleen, but McConnell, the McConnell
Yeah,
lady.
yeah, they could be like, yeah, they could have a show together, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Winnipeg is where the Guess Who are from and where Monty Hall is from Let's Make a Deal.
Hello.
Hello. So guess who's from Winnipeg?
Oh. I don't know. Let's guess who. Let's make a deal.
No sugar tonight in my coffee. No, that's not Guess Who. That's, yeah, it is.
Is it?
I think. I don't know. Cold country. So 20 minutes from the border of North Dakota.
Cold and up their heels.
Well, I'm so far south from there, it's not even funny.
That's right.
I'm sitting in the Gulf of Mexico.
I'm smack in the middle of the country.
Yep.
In the middle of the middle.
So maybe Winkler's 20 minutes to the border, Barbara. Neil Young is from Winnipeg.
I know who that is.
Man, they sure are having the snow in Colorado.
Yes. I was surprised CJ had internet. All those storms. Oh, did she ever come back and say what the name of that book was?
She said I'm sorry, she said there was no name.
Oh, okay. Well, the mystery continues.
Yeah,
I'll
she said there was not a name.
I'll stick my husband on it. He has a way of finding stuff out. Alrighty. So we got that done. Now I've got some paper. I know exactly what paper I'm going to use. It's the one I got from Johnny.
Oh, so Mary has her 15-hour hop tomorrow,
Oh my gosh.
or however long it is.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I just know they're having a hop, a live hop all over.
All over the creation, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use one of these.
Ooh. Is that velvet?
Flocking.
Flocking.
Yes.
That's some nice flocking paper, man.
All right. So here's one. Here's a different one. And yet another one. Oh, are those two the same? Oh, no, they aren't. And this one. So that's a lot alike. So let's put that so you can see the difference. Well, because my camera is trying to compensate for all this black and white, this is looking kind of gray, but this is like black. So,
Where is Humboldt?
huh?
Okay, let's see. Janice said that starts at 6:30 a.m. and 5 or 6 folks, half an hour each, then starts up again in the evening. Hey, Jean.
Hey, Jean.
Anna said some Americans think we travel on dog slides. Yeah, there you go, Elaine. Maybe Humble. That's over just east of me. CJ said, I am thinking of moving to Kindred, North Dakota. The town is about 1,800 people, but rent is cheap at $600 for a 950 square foot apartment versus $1,600 for 600 square feet I pay now.
Ouch.
Turning 70 on October and need cheap.
Cheap is it.
Yeah, but if you can't even leave your house.
But a lot of people don't care about leaving their home.
You know what? I have come to find out I don't care about leaving my home.
Well, then what are you talking about?
I am so dreading when they say, COVID's gone, come back to work.
But I don't want to come to work.
No, I don't.
I want to stay home and work. All right. So does anybody have a preference which one we should be using? It's going to be on the back of these. Oops,
I think you need to stick with the black and white. That gray's gonna.
I know, but this isn't gray. I know it's coming across as gray. It's all solid black, except the flocking. Except you can see the flocking, but here it looks like it's silver and black. It's not. So anyway, let's not get distracted.
Oh, that's good, CJ. Glad to hear that.
Maybe this one then, because it's really a contrast of the black and white. Or maybe the smaller one, so that you can get more of a shape. I'll do this one. I made up my mind.
So you didn't need us anyway.
Well, you guys were too slow to answer. I don't have the patience to wait.
You know what? Everybody started chatting all of a sudden. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can make up my own mind.
CJ said they did get snow, but it rained like hell before, which put out 2 of their fires and helped with one.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's wonderful. That was another thing. We were over supper. My husband and I were talking about, how it doesn't matter where you live during certain times of the year. There's like a lot of stuff going on, whether it's the fires and it doesn't matter where now you live. It seems like they're getting plagued with fires all over the place. And he says, here we are in the middle of nowhere, but like nothing really ever really happens. So we really can't complain. Because my husband likes to complain where we are. But he says, we really shouldn't complain. I said, yeah, you're the one that complains. You really shouldn't be complaining. We don't have fires. The tornadoes go around us. We don't get snow hardly, but a sprinkle. Now, how am I going to do that? Because I need to cut it from the back because I'm not going to be able to see this mark. So how am I going to know? I know, I'm just talking to myself. I got to figure this one out.
Can you mark it on the back?
Yeah, I'm going to mark it in the back, but I want to make sure it's lining up right where I want it to be. And when I flip it over, I won't know where that is. So I think I'm going to have to cut a little notch right here so I know to put it right there. I'm guessing. So that is right in the...
Well, if you use your X-Acto knife, you don't have to draw.
Hey. Okay, I think that'll work. If that doesn't work, well, it'll be close enough. It'll be close enough.
Well, I wish they'd get a big old rainstorm in Oregon and California then.
Yeah.
That's like us. We're having, here we finally start to get back to, I mean, our manufacturing facilities have pretty much been running. The factory workers have been working anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But so I have product that I supply for my yacht customers. So I have some product that is made in our aeronautics facility in Waukegan. I have some that's made in our vehicle refinishing plant in Pontiac. Then I have some that's made in the Netherlands, some that's made in the UK, and then we make some here. Well, our UK facility had an explosion.
Oh.
So now we're looking, they're still not, this happened like a month ago, and they're still not releasing that
Operational.
part. Yeah, part of the part that does the yacht. The part that does the marine, I think the authorities came in today and released that part of the plant. But so I'm looking at not getting any of the product I get from them till like February. And I'm like, oh no,
Wow.
and this is my busiest season. From now to February, my busiest season.
Oh, wow.
Me, CJ, I am in Tomball, Texas, which is just northwest of Houston. It's a little suburb outside of Houston. Patricia said that paper is so pretty.
It is, isn't it?
And Anna said you are also kind here. Everybody but me and Rosemary.
Yeah, if you guys act like me, we ban you from the group. We are examples of the people we do not want following us.
We're the salty ones.
If you think we're kindred spirits, you're out of here. Okay, let's see if that works.
Oops. Your shoulder's hanging off.
Yeah, I saw that. Something's crooked here. The bottom must be crooked. Oh well, we'll trim it. That's what they made scissors for.
So how'd you get that heart in there?
The heart. Somebody had done this on a what you call it? I don't know what they did it on, to tell you the truth.
So you're not using the one you cut out. So how do you know it's the same size?
Because I used this to make the pattern for the one that we cut out.
Well, I know that, but still.
Oh, then I don't understand your question.
Well, I didn't know you were that perfect of a cutter that would be.
I didn't say I was a perfect cutter.
I think what Mary was using today, it looked like, and I mean, I was just glancing at her. I was on the phone in my training, but I was watching the screen, and it looked like she had like a tablet, like a writing tablet that was shaped like a dress form.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
I better get that off of there. Like, sometimes the camera doesn't like that kind of a print.
Actually, it doesn't seem to be having a problem with it.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
You must have your autofocus off.
It is.
CJ said she walked into that one, Popo.
Yeah, but I had my tennis shoes on. Don't worry about me.
That almost looks like two tribal faces in the middle of that dress form. That one you cut out.
Huh?
It looks like two tribal faces
Okay.
on the pattern you cut out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I'm on the same drugs you are. But that's okay.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or a heart.
I told my husband about the tea, that he should try drinking the tea.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's gonna have some tomorrow.
I drank mine straight this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Made me nauseous for a minute, but then I got over it. Thank you, Giovanna. She sees it.
Now, do you drink it warm, or do you let it cool down and you just have like regular tap temperature tea?
I usually make it in the morning, like when I'm making my breakfast, and I let it steep, and then when Betty gets up later, we split it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it really doesn't have a taste at all. But if you stop and swish it around in your mouth and think about it like I have to do, then it tastes like unseasoned green pea water. Okay, the whole chat sees it, so thank y'all. Thank y'all for seeing the two tribal faces on the one on the left.
Very good.
It's the butterfly pea tea, Jean. But you know, it's weird because if you, or maybe this is just the way it affects me, but if I drink it and I sit down in my easy chair, I get a little buzz.
And how does that buzz manifest itself?
I go to sleep, but
Oh, okay.
if I stay up and do stuff, it gives me a calm energy, not one that makes me nervous or
Yeah.
it's just a very calm energy. But Jean, it is it's Rosemary got it to dye paper with or fabric, but it says that it's good for your vision. It's good for when I say balancing your, not balancing your sugar, but regulating your sugar. It's good for, it says that it makes the properties that attach the cancer cells to the inside of your body to where they can't attach. If you go to YouTube and Google benefits, no, you can't Google on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and put in benefits of butterfly pea tea, they have these little short videos, and it's really, really has a lot of good health properties to it. And I mean, you just put like 4 or 5 little buds in your water, and that bag must have 3,422 buds in it.
Maybe 24.
Yeah, 3,022, something 24 maybe. Yeah. But it's like $12 for a bag on Amazon. I think you can get the powder too, but I prefer the buds.
It's cheaper for the buds for how little you have to use.
Yeah. But when you first put it in and just stir it up, I mean, it's a light blue, but when I go in there to drink it, it is like dark, 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 dark blue.
Yeah, the longer you leave it, the darker. I learned that when I was doing my dyeing.
But on Sunday, I had bought. You know how you can get that? It's a Mexican canned drink, but it's fruit juice, like peach juice, pear juice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I had the peach nectar. So
Oh, I love those.
oh my God. So I poured my tea in that peach nectar and it turned vibrant pink.
Yeah.
So that must be the pH change with the acid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do some playing around with putting different things in mine and see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find my Sharpie, so I'm just going around the edge with this.
That's what you used on the other one, so it'll
Yeah,
work.
I can't find them. I have like 3. Where could they be? I don't know.
They're with your jelly plate.
I've been wanting to play with my plate too. I've been thinking about that for like 3 days.
Well, are you out of black and white books?
I think I only have 1 or 2, I think.
That's usually when you bring it out.
Yeah. Yes, my inner clock was telling me time to black and white it. I forget how many people have it in their cart. They need to decide what they're doing. Get it out of the cart. Make a decision. And be done with it.
Yeah, but that's like when you put things in your cart at Amazon, it'll tell you, hey, this item, the price just dropped $1.50, or this item just went up.
Yeah.
Well, Barbara, order you some and have it shipped to North Dakota.
You must have a health food store that would probably carry it if you can't order it.
Yep. That's what I would do. Just go to Google Shop and put it in there and then hit shopping, and it'll show it where it is by your house.
Okay. I'm exhausted.
Oh, now Anna's going to order some tea.
There you go. You just never know what'll help. I think I'll use the, what kind of glue? Packing glue? Something a little stiffer. Oops. They said I need to get Junior in for his rabies shot that he's due. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I can't get him in the vehicle. I can't pick him up to put him in the vehicle. I haven't figured out how we're doing that one.
So, can you order the vaccine, or can you get it from your feed store?
I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that one out. We have my husband was on the city's animal advisory committee board thing. I forget what it was called. And The vet that was on there is the daughter of my husband's dentist. So she said if there's anything he needs to let her know. So I think it's time to let her know. He hasn't asked for anything, but
There you go.
it might be time. Can I get some meds from you or a shot or something?
I do, Riri. I get some from the Amazon driver. I know Johnny in Florida, she orders something from Amazon and she gets it 2 hours later.
I ordered something yesterday and it's early this morning. Like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's coming tomorrow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know we have a place here, but I don't ever get anything as fast as Johnny. I think Johnny can order 2 or 3 times a day and get 2 or 3 orders a day.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of connection she has, but she's got it.
No telling.
She probably owns stock.
Probably. Yeah, my next day stuff is kind of dwindled since COVID.
The what?
Next day stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's a very sharp black and white pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a stack of prescription stickers there?
Yeah.
Good night, Elaine.
It's the top part. The cards have already been snapped off.
Oh.
And it was just sitting up there. And I said, can I have that? Yeah. I tell you, I take everything. If it's not glued down and it's trash, it's coming home with me.
Anna said a raw steak might do the trick.
A raw steak? For?
Maybe with your dog's medicine.
Oh.
I'm scared to feed my dogs raw meat. Of course, I don't want to get them started on that now, but if I go in there and start cooking them a slab of liver, oh my word. I got all the dogs and Betty like drooling.
I can just see them all lined up with a little bit of drool.
Yeah. And Betty's like, oh, that's so good. That's so good. And I cannot stand it. But I buy those liver steaks.
Uh-huh.
And man, they are happy campers. Do you have Luby's where you are?
No. What is it?
It's a cafeteria.
No. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
I remember that from when they had that somebody shot somebody or drove inside with
Oh,
a
yeah, that
car.
was north of here. Yeah, but
Yeah, a long time ago.
I mean, it's been around forever. It's like, I mean, it's a good place.
Yeah. Are all
Uh,
those places closed up now or what?
Well, they just said that they're going to liquidate.
Yeah, because we've got several places here that are like cafeteria or not cafeteria style. What am I trying to say? Buffet style.
Yep.
And they've all been closed like for at least 6 months. There's no way they're coming back. And those are chains, they're not just like a little mom and pop place.
Yep, they've been here forever. I don't like them, but Betty loves their food. But Luby's is a restaurant. Barbara said we don't have Luby's, but the Canadian dollar coin is called a loonie. Yeah, can I borrow a couple loonie, please?
That's funny.
Oh, Anna said use the steak to get him in the car.
Oh, he can't do that. It isn't that he's afraid. He loves to go places. He's lost all of his muscles. He can't even get up from a laying position by himself. We have to strap him up and pick him up and have him stand. He can't get in the vehicle. Physically, he can't get in. Oh, he'd be more than willing. He loves driving around.
You know what you need to get? You need to get one of those things from like like if you have like a medical, or you could probably even find it on Craigslist or something. Like when my dad was sick, and when my stepmom would want to put him from the chair to the bed.
All those lifts, like.
Yeah, it was a lift, and he had like a canvas thing she would put underneath him, and then hook the hooks to it, and it would lift him up in the air and
Uh-huh.
swing him over into the chair.
Yeah, we need a doggy lift.
Yeah, doggy lift. A loony and a toonie. Or is that a 20? We have 20s here.
We have Looney Tunes too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Looney Tunes.
Hey, I think these look kind of cool, guys.
Yeah, they do. That glue looks blue to me.
The glue, yeah, 'cause it's not dry yet.
Look at your hands.
I know. And nothing on the white. Oh, so now I need to put a lip distress the edges. Oh, excuse me. And where is my dark ink? Oh, here's some dark ink. When this dries, it'll look black. If not, I'll just get some black paint and put it there.
Is that Ranger's generic ink?
I guess.
I've never seen it like that.
It's permanent. That's all I know.
I tell you what, that stays on stuff. Psh, that's some.
Oh, yeah.
That will go through 10 pieces of paper.
Yeah. I love that stuff. I've got it here somewhere. I started binge watching Madam Secretary.
Did
So
you?
I never watch TV, so now I'm binge watching them. It's like nothing has changed. All the topics, they're like, what's going on now?
Janice said they do. I Googled it.
Do what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Betty and I started watching, we haven't finished it yet, but Designated Survivor.
Oh yeah, I started, and for some reason it made me nervous.
Really?
It was like too intense. I guess that at that particular moment I just wanted to relax.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a relaxing show.
I like Scandal. That was good.
Yeah. Okay, so can't see it because the camera is really brightening all up. You can get, well, at that angle you can kind of sort of see.
Oh, Anna, Barbara was asking because somebody. Oh, Janice said that y'all's paper money is a lot prettier than ours. And Barbara said she never paid attention to the money and asked if you knew. And then she said y'all have a blue $5, a purple $10, a green 50, a green 20, and an orange 50, and a brown 100.
Oh, all of ours are boring the same color. That is kind of boring, huh? You look at money around the world, they are all different colors.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is like boring. I need to trim that a little bit. That's a little too much of an angle right there.
Oh, does it have a loon on it? A loon on their loony.
All right, those are done. So where those will end up going.
We just have dead presidents.
Yeah, everybody's dead on ours.
Yep.
You can't be, I don't think you can be on there unless you're dead, right?
Right.
How sad is that? Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna say, we don't have one that has a pocket.
Not yet.
That's not even a pocket. Uh-oh, what did I do? I thought that was going to be a pocket. Oh, the glue just stuck to it. Never mind. Okay, so back over here. Will it close? Yeah, it'll
Oh, it looks like a skirt.
close. It does, huh? Okay, so that'll probably go somewhere like that. Or, is that open? No, that was not open because that was real thin fabric. Okay, so maybe that'll go like there somewhere. And then this one, after I sew it up, maybe it will go right there. Something like that.
That works.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for your grocery cart?
You do at Aldi's.
Yeah, I've never been to an Aldi's. I have one just like 2 blocks from here, but I've never
Oh,
been
you
there.
would like Aldi's.
Would I?
Because it has interesting, different kind of stuff. Yeah, I think you would. Go once. Just go once. You have to pay 25 cents for your cart to take it out and take it. Well, it used to be 25 cents. I guess it's still 25 cents. And then when you put it back, you get your money back.
But you got to take your own shopping bags and everything, right?
Yeah, you need to take your bag. So, I mean, don't go there to buy your whole week's worth. Just go in and see what they have and buy a few little goodies. They got interesting cheeses there. They have different kinds of like what? Pastas, interesting pastas.
Well, I watch these people on YouTube who go, okay, I'm going to go get a whole week's worth of food for $20 at Aldi's. And then they'll take you shopping through there and they'll
Oh, yeah.
get a week's worth of groceries for $20. There's a guy at work that said that he's from Croatia.
Uh-huh.
And he said they have really good like chocolates and
They do.
cookies and candies and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's different. You should go. Like I say, just take like 2 bags with you and make sure you just don't buy any more than can fit in your 2 bags and just test it out. Or don't buy anything. Just go and look and see what they have.
Yeah, I can't do that. I think they have like the generic Raskog carts or whatever you call them.
The what?
The crafting carts, like the Raskog.
Oh, they do. Yes, they do. Somebody, this was like maybe last year, they had those, what do you call those rugs that just has strips of fabric that are all like
a rag rug?
Yeah, something like that. Well, someone got one of those and it was inexpensive, like $5 or something. And they tore it apart and it was all sari silk.
I thought that was at Five Below.
They may have done that there too, but I know they got them at Aldi's because I decided to go run to Aldi's, but they said they were all out. So
good night, Anna. Thanks for coming.
Night, Anna. So, I'm sure they have distributorship that sells various things at various places. So it might have been the same article, but Aldi's had it.
Yep. I saw them do that. They tore it all apart and it was just awesome strips of sari.
Yeah.
So maybe it was Aldi and I thought it was Five Below.
We don't have Five Below, so I knew it wasn't that because I couldn't run out the door to go to Five Below because we don't have one. So I think I need to cut this off because I don't need the white as much as I want the black. And I cut it too big. So just a little bit I need to trim off of there and we'll be good. I'm getting thirsty, guys. Can you tell
Drink that water.
No, out of the bottle?
Well, where do you drink your water from? The hose?
Not the bottle that I used to squirt that's been sitting there for I don't know how long. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but I care about my water.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we care about our water. I'm still paying for my water. Man, we moved here and the water was like, even the dogs would walk up to their water bowl and go, yeah, I ain't drinking that.
How come? What's in it?
I don't know, but it just, Betty had to clean the toilets like every freaking day. So finally, some Nunu came knocking on the door and Betty made an appointment with him. So now we have, at our kitchen sink, we have the
filters.
Yeah, but this is the, I can't think of what it's called, but it's what comes out of our faucet at the sink. It has a separate one. It's bottled. It's like bottled water. It has that 6 filtration system under the sink. Yeah. And then the rest of the house, they put in a filter So now all the water that comes out of all the faucets is filtered water.
Mm. Sounds like yours had a lot of iron in it.
It was horrible.
Yeah. Because when you start getting that ring in the toilet, that's a bunch of iron.
Yep. So it's nice we don't have to buy bottled water anymore. Because I mean, it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, ours has. You can tell when it's the beginning of the month because you can smell the chlorine on ours too. Richard goes, "Did you do something with some bleach?" I said, "No, it's the first of the month."
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
The first of the month in chlorine.
The water treatment facility puts different stuff in their water depending on what your area needs.
Mm-hmm.
And in some areas to clear bacteria and stuff, they put chlorine in it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, I have like this outhouse on the side of my house. I mean, it's a it has 2 doors that open, and it has like this giant vat of salt or some kind of, I don't know what it is out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that filters. But the only thing is I only have one spigot outside that's city water, so I can't water my grass with the filtered water because it will kill it.
Yeah.
So I have to use that one spigot for the whole yard.
There you go. Therein lies your problem.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up. Well, speaking of water.
That's a deep subject.
I think I'm done. I don't have nothing else to do. Because then I have to like start like a real project and it'll take too long. So I think what I'm gonna do.
Well, you've been on 3 hours and 37 minutes.
There you go. It's quite long enough.
Yep.
Quite long enough. So this is going to be the end.
But hey, you did it. You did 2 books.
Yeah, I worked on 2 books. Give me a break.
I don't think your fingers can handle any more stuff on them.
Yeah, they're like a little too messy. Little too messy. That's the problem with that. This thing, it's water soluble. So when I rubber on it or put the glue on there, it moves a lot. So that's why I need to find my Sharpies. If I can't find them, I have to buy some new ones.
No, Jean, she did not do a sneak peek.
Of what?
October.
I did a sneak peek of the finished journals, but not the kit. I don't know if you saw that or not, Jean.
Yeah, but you didn't do it tonight.
No.
Did you do it? I think you did it on last Wednesday.
Was it? I don't remember.
So. I think so.
Could be. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on that too. I'm going to put a sample kit together. What's the date right now? Oh, it's really the 10th. I don't know why I keep rushing. Well, I was getting anxious because it wasn't coming in the mail and I was getting nervous.
Tomorrow's 9/11.
Huh? I know. Yeah. That's always a freaky day, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, this generation, well, I can't say that, but my generation's, how everybody always goes, do you remember where you were when Kennedy was shot?
Right.
Do you remember where you were when Elvis died?
Yeah.
And do you remember where you were when 9/11 hit?
And when the Challenger blew.
Oh, yeah. I was on the phone talking to Betty and she freaked out.
That's another moment.
Yep.
My mom used to talk about, she watched, what was his name? Oh, now I forgot his name. See, bad at history. She was watching TV when, what was his name? Jack Ruby? Was that his name?
There is a Jack Ruby, yes.
Was that the one that he killed? Oh dear, I'm getting a whole story. Anyway, had to do with the assassination of Kennedy.
Yep.
One of the guys was being arrested. One of the guys came in and shot him
Yep.
live on TV. My mom was watching that. She always remembers that.
Oh. My mama was pregnant with me when Kennedy was shot.
Mm.
Ruby killed Oswald.
There you go. She saw that live. And she always would say when people would talk about, where were you and blah blah blah.
I
She
know
would.
I had called Betty from school and I was talking to her and I said, "What are you doing?" Watching the space shuttle take off. And she's like, "There it goes." And she's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." I'm like, "What?" She said it blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was really tragic because the kids, every school in America had it on.
Well, because the teacher was on it.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the moment for the kids. So it was like a double whammy because every single school was televising it. So talk about trauma.
Yeah.
Talk about drama. Terrible. Well, I was living in Hawaii when 9/11 happened. So it was like, I don't know, it was like some ungodly hour. Nobody was awake over there. At least I wasn't. Whatever time that translates to, it's like 6 hours, 7 hours difference or something like that for New York time.
Yep.
Something like that. And at that particular time, we didn't have a TV. We had made a conscious choice to like just free ourselves from TV. And so anyway, my friends knew I didn't have a TV. And that was before, telephone alerts and all that kind of fun stuff. And so I got a phone call and like I said, whatever time that relates to. And at that point, in the very, very beginning, people didn't know what was happening and all kinds of speculation. And they thought, oh no, we're being, attacked like in force, like, a war or something. And so anyway, she got up really early. Her and her husband always got up early. And she called me up and she says, "Rosemary, I know you don't have a TV." And that's how I found out, being woken up from a dead sleep.
Oh, good grief.
In the dark, in the middle of the night. And then she says, "Oh, you got to come over. We'll have breakfast together." I'm going, let me wake up first. Because I really wasn't grasping what she was telling me. I mean, I knew what she was saying, but I wasn't like putting two to two together as the gravity of what she was telling me. And so then as I like slowly woke up, and then I woke up my husband and I told him what was going on, and he was like, what? Why are you waking me up for this? And then by the time the second one hit, then we realized, okay, we better wake up. I think we need to like wake up.
Well, when it hit the Pentagon, then you knew something was.
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at first you just thought a plane had ran into the.
Yeah, it could have been an accident. The first one could have been an accident, So, yeah, that was a very odd day. It's like, well, like you say, one of those days you don't forget. You know exactly what you were doing.
Well, the memorial, the Ground Zero memorial that they built, the product that they used on the metal is a product that was invented by the company I work for.
Oh, wow.
Which, if it had been used on the tower, it wouldn't have collapsed like that, because it's a fire retardant that you put on the steel, so it doesn't melt and collapse.
Oh, wow. Ironies, right?
Yeah.
Ironies. Okie dokie, ladies.
Okay. Go wash your hands.
Yes, I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to start collecting all my stuff to put, now that I got the stuff in the mail, I think maybe tonight I'll get super, super organized to get the kits together. I'll have everything laid out. And then tomorrow I'll just be like a mad person at a cafeteria style. Boing, 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 boing. Grabbing each thing and throw it in a bag.
Cool.
And I'll get that much ahead. Yay! All right, ladies, have fun. Stay the opposite of whatever's happening bad in your life. Like if it's cold, stay warm. If it's warm, cool off. If you're having a fire, don't light nothing up.
And if you're not having a fire, don't light nothing up.
Don't light it up. Stay safe. Be cool. All right, ladies. I'll see you guys when I see you. I'm not sure when. Have fun. Don't spend any money. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.